Oops. Ah, crap. I hit the wrong thing on my computer. Anyways, hello. I'm here. Are you here? I see one person waiting. Okay. I started to hear my own stream. Okay, so this is going to be my first stream all by myself, at least for the beginning part, to see if I am still roboting on a much simpler setup and by myself. And if all things go well and I'm not roboting, then I'm going to bring on my friend Trevor from Twitter, and we're going to, shoot the shit about something or other. I'm not quite sure what, but I'm sure it'll be kind of interesting because, well, he's a character and I'm willing to say just about everything and anything, so it could be good. I see 2 watching now. Please, if you will, let me know in the chat if I'm roboting at all. This is the information that I need to know. Hey, Craggles, how you doing? What? Okay, why did Ninja just put his headphones on top of my headphones?
Earbuds out. Listen.
No, I'm actually streaming.
I know you are.
I know there's a delay. Take your damn headphones. Jesus. Husbands, am I right? Jeez. I know most of my viewers are men, and I'm good with that. Yay, no roboting. Hey, Jinx. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, no roboting. Thank God. Jeez. I know that what we did last night, me and Who Flung Poo, always such a kind of hard to say his name sometimes. Who Flung Poo? Who Flung Poo? It doesn't really, drip off your tongue. Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyways, what we were doing last night is he was running OBS at the same time with my key, thinking that might work better or something, and we didn't know if we were going to have issues with showing the pictures. So we did it that way. So I don't know if that was why it was having such an issue. And that's why I wanted to do this, to root that out. So wish I had, topics set up. But then if I had topics set up, then, well, if I had roboted, it all get fucked up. But we're waiting for Trevor. I'll probably send him an invite here very shortly. But he hasn't shown up in chat yet, so I don't know if he's getting ready to watch or not, if he's available. But since I'm not roboting, this is the next test, to put another person on to see if, it's just that I can't handle more than just me on here. And my God, would that suck for you guys if it was just me? Yeah. I don't know if I can. Well, I do have an idea, though. I don't know if you guys remember that, I had that whole setting up an interview with a guy who wants to be killed and eaten. Well, he wouldn't actually do an actual online interview with me, actually talking to me. So I was trying to figure out the best way to set up, a video with just the information I had. And I was thinking it might be cool with the information I do have, reading it to you guys, things he's told me, what he's written to me, and then we can actually discuss it. You guys can hear it and give me your opinions and your thoughts. And that might be a cool way of doing it. So we'll see, though. Let me go ahead and send Trevor an invite so he can just pop in when he's ready. All right. Remember how to do this. Send invite. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Well, shit, I forget what his thingy is to be able to send it. It sounds great. Good. Good. I think that could be fun and interesting to actually, not just share the information, but to have a conversation about it. We can have a conversation with him. Okay. Well, we can have a conversation about the topic because it's thoroughly interesting. The stuff that he told me, very, very interesting. So I think it could work out very nicely. Let's see. How am I going to send this to Trevor? Oh, I know. Let's see. Now that I have Hangouts on my phone, it should give me my list of people. Yes, go in. I don't care. Give me my people of contacts. Don't get. Come on. Oh my God. I like things to go smoothly. And it never seems to. Okay. Maybe it's under that name. Bear with me. Yeah, I'm spelling it wrong. Why is it not coming up? Sorry, this is now thoroughly boring. I will figure this out, though. Yeah, sure. Come on. Oh, whoops. Oops. That was not the right thing to do. I accidentally called him. Okay, why can't you just give me a list of my contacts? This shit is way more not seriously complicated, but mildly complicated than it needs to be in my book. Now I'm having to open up other tabs, and hopefully that's not going to robot me. Since my computer will be doing more than normal. Come on, give me my contacts. Try this. Seriously, why can't things just be more, just a bit more easy and work better? It's still not registering it. All right. Well, we are going to have to contact him on Twitter. I'm going to close that. Thank you. Now, I have one of you watching. I'm sorry. I know this is fucking boring as shit. Hopefully, once I get this working right and figured out, it'll be far more interesting here shortly. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. That's what I was doing. I think this is the link to join. Hopefully it is. Now I'm going to have to open something else to get to Twitter. And of course, Firefox has to fucking update. So who is it that's still watching? Oh, I have 3 now. Okay, so I lost 1, then gained 2. Is that how that works? That works fine for me. I don't care. You open? Are you open yet? Firefox is still updating. Well, I almost couldn't start because, I was saying that I couldn't start yet because of the storm that was going on. Well, right when I started to set everything up, it started to rain hard again. And now it's calmed down again. So, this is Florida. The weather just keeps changing constantly. Okay, but okay. Yay. Glad you're still here. Yay. Firefox is now opening. We can DM the Trevor as soon as it fucking loads. Who Flung Poo is right. I do need a better computer. This thing is slow as shit. It's not like I have a ton of stuff on here. I really don't. But it is so slow. I downloaded Islands on Steam, and yeah, I started to get used to the controls, but it was so laggy. My computer's the bare minimum to play that fucking tiny ass game. So, yeah, it doesn't work at all. Anytime now. There we go. Right. And messages. Open, damn you. Open. Of course, it's taking its goddamn time. I don't expect to be some fucking, seasoned great streamer here since I'm just starting off, but for fuck's sakes, it'd be nice if it, was just at least competent. That's my goal, is to actually have a competent stream. That would be really, really nice. I know everybody tells me when you first start that, yeah, shit just fucks up and you just gotta deal with it, but oh, I don't like issues. I really don't. Come on. There we go. Paste. Okay, that is sent. Yay. I accomplished something here, people. I accomplished something. Oh my god. Hey, Randy, how are you? So, Craggles. I'm just going to call you Crag. How's that? That work? That works. Rolls off the tongue a little easier. Did you drink that drink? Did you succumb to your willpower, your not willpower, and drink that drink? Or did you do what I say and cut it with water? Quick question, just so we have something to talk about. Of course, there's a delay, so I gotta wait for an answer. Come on, Trevor, where are you at? I mean, I honestly didn't give him an exact time. I really didn't know if this was gonna work or not. If I was gonna robot and just be like, fuck this shit. So, can't blame him. You did drink it. With no water. What is urn brew? I have no idea, to be perfectly honest, what that is. We were just chatting about juice, so I kind of just assumed it was some sort of juice. So, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's cold in Australia? I guess you're the opposite of us, aren't you? So you're getting into winter, aren't you? Iron brew. Okay. That makes it sound more like it's alcohol, an alcoholic beverage. And yeah, I wouldn't add water to that. Not at all. Maybe some lime. Love me some lime. Okay, while we wait, I gotta think of something to fucking talk about. Okay. Let's. Why am I talking about something serious? I don't know. Just because I want to give my opinion on it. That Amos Yee guy, that little fucker. Let's talk about him. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. None here. Oh, hey, Trevor. You gonna join? I sent you. I DM'd you the. I hope is the link to join the group or my hangout. I just kind of assumed that the link was the link. So hopefully I was correct. So hopefully Trevor will be on here shortly. It is winter there. Ooh. No, well, at least you're not sweating your ass off anymore. That's a fucking vast improvement. But now you get to freeze. I don't know which is better. I guess it really depends on how how your body reacts to the temperatures. I used to love, 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 love winter till I got diabetes. Yeah, now my feet get cold very easily. So as much as the rest of my body sweats, summer's a little bit better for him. All right, Trevor. Yes, he is a worm. So while we wait for Trevor, I'll continue my thoughts on Amos E. Yee. Oh, Jesus. I tried to watch the thing with Dankula, the video with Dankula, because, I really like Dankula. But just listening to that guy, and it's not that he's what he's talking about. It's not even the subject matter that he's talking about. You want to be an activist for pedophiles, whatever, that's your bag. I understand that, if I put myself in their position, like we're talking, the non-acting pedophile, just the one who just, they have the attraction, but they don't act on it. That must be really shitty. That must suck. Totally, totally suck. Everybody fucking hates you, wants you dead. You probably yourself have a moral dilemma about it. So you probably hate yourself as well. At least, the ones who don't actually act on it. So it's gotta suck. It's gotta suck ass. So, I can understand and appreciate you wanting to look out for the little guy type of thing. But it's the way he speaks. He's just a pretentious, self-important ass who doesn't seem to understand how to have an actual debate or conversation. He doesn't actually listen to anything the other person's saying. He just keeps talking. And then when the other person actually does talk, you can see he's just like, his eyes are darting around and he's not paying a single bit of attention to what the other person's saying. And my God, he has just ruined the word motherfucker for me. Because I did end up checking out Warski's stream because I saw that Mr. Medicare hopped on for a few minutes. So I wanted to see that part and give a shit about the rest of it. But wanted to see that part. So I caught more of the way that fucker speaks. And it's just, oh my God. I mean, I've got Scottish blood, so I'm a little bit aggressive naturally and like violence. But I'm not a mean, violent person. But holy shit, I would want to strangle that little shithead just for his fucking personality. It drives me crazy. All right, let's Look at the chats. I know, buddy and motherfucker. Over and over and over. Oh. There was another fucking shooting. Jesus, I guess I should watch the news. I never do. Twitter, whatever. You guys are on Twitter are what tells me what's going on in the fucking world because I don't pay any attention otherwise. Because it's just, I don't know. I don't need the fucking stress. There's enough natural stress. Suit had everything turned down again? I don't get it. I mean, Suit, yes, does. He's a stern, upfront, aggressive sort. But I've never heard him actually say anything that should, warrant him having everything taken down. I don't get it. Yes, he is completely just in love with his own self-importance. He sure is. And, I don't actually think he gives a flying fuck about pedophiles. I really don't. He sounded so, I already had this opinion beforehand, but after watching the Worski thing with Mr. Medicare, he sounds just like he is just so proud and happy that, he's gone to jail for his beliefs and shit. So that just reinforces my opinion I already had of him, that he doesn't actually care about pedophiles at all, let alone anybody else in the world. He only cares about himself. And once, pedophiles, the subject matter becomes boring to him or stops giving him any attention, he's going to move on to something else. And something else that nobody else wants to fucking touch. Just so he can keep fucking getting attention and being in the limelight. He's the worst sort of human being in my book. Completely. The fact that you can just write off all the bad shit in regards to pedophiles and what, the actual impact on children is. You can just write that off and pretend like that doesn't fucking exist. Just so you can, do your shtick. That's the worst fucking kind of human being in the world to me. Maybe not the worst, but one of the worst, most certainly. Most certainly. So, Randy, what did a lot of kids get killed? Was it another? It was another school shooting. Did a lot of kids get killed, or was it just another one of those attempts and maybe a couple people got, broadsided or, and then the shooter killed himself or some shit? Another one of those fucking stupid ass situations. I'm not really quite sure why this shit keeps happening. It's a bit baffling. Because I don't think it's guns. And it's like, when it comes to that whole thing about whether, what's the answer to fix the situation, people only come up with the two, things, gun control or mental health. Well, in reality, neither of those things are going to completely fix the situation. Because, they can't get a gun, they'll get something else. Or they will find a fucking gun. Some way, somehow. No, I don't watch streams very often. I'm more apt to watch Worski now because JF's gone, that fucking asshole. But yeah, I don't watch streams very often, to be perfectly honest. But there's another sick prick out there, Jesus. I agree that, mental health is a fucking important part of it. I completely, agree with that. But you cannot guarantee or expect that these people are going to get help themselves. And you can also not expect other people to be like, well, yeah, I think they really fucking need help. I'm going to put myself out in line here and make sure they get help. Because then you've got, other assholes out there who could very well, abuse that. So it's like, even though, yes, that is a big major thing, enforcement of that, how? Okay, shooter has been caught. Good. Why do I hate JF? He's another pretentious asshole. A pseudo intellectual. Yeah. He's got degrees and shit. But I'm sorry, you call yourself a fucking intellectual? That to me tells me you're not a fucking intellectual. You're not. You want to be an intellectual. That's why you're calling yourself an intellectual. And he's just smarmy. He's so smarmy. And just a fucking I just can't stand him. Just can't stand looking at him. Can't stand his voice. I don't have an issue with a French accent, but his French accent does bug me. It does. I mean, there are a couple times where I did watch or did catch some of it. And okay, what he said was fine. And I do not care that he had sex in a relationship with an autistic chick. Yeah, it's possibly a manipulation and something rather derogatory, but I don't know. I've never seen this girl. I've never seen her talk or see how she actually, functions in life. So I can't really say anything really about that. It's just, he's a pretentious asshole, in my opinion. Yeah, like people who say they're great at everything. Fuck them. They're not good at anything. Yeah, you could just take a tree branch and bash somebody. You could do it with bare hands. I've got long nails. I could claw your fucking eyes out. There's many ways to kill people. Big pharmacy. Oh, fucking big pharmacy, man. You hear about, the cost of insulin? That shit. The creator of insulin made it to where it was a very inexpensive thing to make so people could buy it and it not be in a huge expense. But the big pharma companies that bought it off of him, they just raised the price and keep raising the price. It's for one vial of insulin, it's like, depending on where you're going, it's between like $550 to $850 for insulin. And type 1 diabetics, they need that shit to live. They can't just do, a diet and get away with handling their diabetes. They need that shit to live. Fuck Big Pharma.
Good afternoon.
Trevor, hello.
I am indeed here.
It's not the accent that I was expecting.
You've heard my voice before.
Have I?
Yes.
I can't remember anything. Okay, I think yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'll just put... Yes, carry on.
I forget shit all the time.
Everyone does.
I'm worse than everybody. I think it's my meds. I mean, I've always been bad with my memory, but yeah, I think once I started my meds, yeah, my memory has gotten worse.
Sorry, I was just working on a little bit of fun for us, that was all.
Oh, cool. What do you got?
It's a continuation of last night.
Okay.
Sort of, but I've only managed to get 2 done in the little time constraint that I had, so...
I didn't give you much notice there.
No, so, yeah, I did try. Let me get the first one up. Right, have a little game for us to play.
Glad somebody's got something going on for us. I wasn't prepared.
You're like this. Not that one. That one. I want to that one there. Right, you should have a lovely screen up. Right.
All right.
It's kill, marry, shag.
Oh, okay. Uh, oh, that's hard. Culinary check. Okay. I'm gonna have to say kill Bush.
Yep.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Um, marry Hillary because obviously you can get away with murder and she'll still, stay married to you and
Okay.
uh, take care of you and all that shit. So I
Yep. Fair
guess I'd
enough.
have to screw JFK,
Okay.
which
Okay.
I've never understood why people thought he was so hot, and his wife. I never thought either of them are fucking attractive.
No.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I
But
would marry. I would. Well, like you, I would. I would kill Bush.
Mhm.
Hate fuck Hillary. And marry JFK.
Hey, that's actually kind of better because he's dead. So you can get all the money and not have to deal with being married.
You see, you've got to think about it. You see.
Shit. I was just, man, I need to put more thought into shit now, don't I? Damn it, man.
Right. Let me quickly stop screen sharing that one. And no, wrong one. What am I doing? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Right, should have gone. There we go. That's that gone. Right, let's get the next one open. Now this one's a bit more difficult.
Okay.
This one's a lot more difficult. Right, let's go into there. Go to there. Right. This one's a lot more challenging, or don't you think?
Well, you mean Kylie Minogue? Is that Kylie Minogue?
Yes, it is indeed Kylie Minogue.
Okay. I have no idea who Haley Williams is.
Paramore lead singer.
I don't even know. Modern music, man. I don't know modern
No.
music.
And you obviously know who Amy Lee is, don't you?
No. Looks familiar.
Dear.
Dude, I'm not up on all the new shit. I'm still living in the 80s. Are you kidding? I'm still living in the 80s.
Lead singer of Evanescence.
Okay, that's why she looks familiar.
Yeah,
Oh,
possibly.
geez. Okay. This is hard. Whew. Okay. The middle one,
Yep.
I'll kill her.
Okay, fair enough.
Um, Amy Lee, I'll have sex with her.
Fair call.
And Kylie Minogue, I'm going to be marrying her.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
She's blonde and light skinned like I like.
Yeah.
And well, she's older than me, so she'll die first. And I'll get everything.
Good choice.
I mean, I'm not a gold digger sort. Ninja has nothing. Ninja doesn't have any money, so I'm not a gold digger, but hypotheticals. Okay.
Fair call. Well, I'll kill Kylie because I hate her.
You probably know a lot more about her than I do because the whole.
No, I just don't like her.
Well, she's not relevant in America anymore. She was relevant in the 80s or late 80s when she did that one
she's still
song.
very relevant in the UK, unfortunately.
That's why you probably have more, information to dislike her about. I don't know much about her other than she did that one fucking song.
Shag Hayley Williams and marry Amy Lee. That's about it, really. Fairly easy.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't too bad.
There we go.
There we go. I always wanted to play that.
There we go. If I'd had more time, I would have created a few more for you.
Well, we'll set up something at some point. This was, a fly by our seats of our pants type of situation.
Well, at least you're not breaking up tonight.
Thank God. It must have been the whole thing of him running OBS, is my thinking.
Well,
that's what I was figuring.
Yeah, well, it should. The refresh should have sorted it out because it is a common problem with it, but for some reason, obviously not.
Yeah, it did. I mean, Ninja came in here and fucked with my computer while on stream, freaking me out. But he got it to refresh, and then I was still roboting.
No, really.
So it's like, I don't know.
Well, I started to fall asleep because, what was it, 4 a.m., which would have been God knows what time. It was starting to get light, so I started to pass out.
I figured it's okay. I mean, I wasn't really paying, I have a hard time multitasking while talking. So me be able to look at the stream, look at the chat while, conversation's going on is a bit hard for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I wasn't paying any attention to the chat. I mean, I don't know if anybody could actually hear me say it, but I didn't even know that Ninja was in the stream, in the chat. I had no fucking idea. No, I heard, because to me, Pooh was doing roboting to me.
Yeah.
I heard him roboting. So when he said Ninja, I didn't hear him say just Ninja. Just Ninja, yeah, I know that's him, but I just heard Ninja, and lots of people use Ninja as a fucking moniker in some way, shape, or form. So
yeah,
and Ninja's never shown any interest in what I do, so I was not expecting that. But it was kind of nice to have him come in here, though.
Yeah. Well, anyone? Are you gonna get anyone else in to really try it out, or?
I don't know. Does anybody else want to come in? I'm open to it. I just, I just didn't think it was going to work.
Well, it's working.
So I was just like, well, I'm not. I know that we had already talked about
doing a stream.
Yeah, so I was like, well, you said you were going to show up, so I was like, okay, we'll go with Trevor and go from there.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, let's look at the chat real quick. Thinking about it. Let's see, what have we missed here? Or what have I missed this year? I missed so much shit. Yeah, I wish I had an NHS here, Crags. Wish we did. I know it's still got issues. I've heard that many, many times, but man, I'm still putting off, I've still got to have the surgery on my arm to get the pre-melanoma off.
Jesus Christ.
And I've still got to go to the eye doctor and get more eye surgery done.
Oh, blimey.
And I still have to finish up finding out if those masses on my ovaries are cancerous or non-cancerous.
Yeah, you did mention something about that, and yeah.
Yeah, so I've got a lot that I need to be taken care of, and now that they put me on Medicare, or excuse me, Medicare. There's a deductible now, and I can't afford the deductible, so I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna do. Yeah, but I'll get it done. I just hope I don't go blind before I get it done. This is already hard to see. Okay. Decod. Jack Rad. I never Aaron, but Jack Rad. I think it's Jack Rad. I have no idea how to say that. Not even looking for contacts. The answer is no. The robot mate. Don't know what that was about. Sorry. All the puns. You always pick up on puns I make, and I don't even realize I'm making puns.
Who's that, me?
No. Aaron, which is Jack Rad on here.
Oh, okay.
But K-Bye, so might have not stayed around. Let's see. Forcing England and Scotland. Just coming down on the Clintons. Everything's coming down on everybody lately.
Oh, tell me about it.
I'm like over the Clintons. I don't really care. I mean, I voted for Bill Clinton back in the day not because I liked him, but because I liked Al Gore. And before he got a little crazy, way before he got crazy. But I really liked Al Gore. So I was just like, yeah, I'm voting for Clinton just because of that. But, geez, all that. They all fucking cheat on their wives. I'm sorry. They all do it. So I really don't give a shit that he cheated on his wife. I don't give a shit that Trump cheated on his wife. All the men of power, or all the men who want power, also seem to want multiple women.
When you got the biggest cheater of all, haven't you? You got Clinton.
Yeah. So it's like I think it's shit. You shouldn't cheat. I would never cheat.
No,
I
it's fair
hate
cop.
cheaters, but I'm never surprised when they fucking come out. Oh, they cheated. Well, of course they fucking did.
Yeah, they always think the grass is greener on the other side, as they say.
Yeah. Okay. Randy says if the USA actually had our Medicare, they would be better off. Obamacare was never about healthcare. Yeah, Obamacare was something that only worked for depends on where you lived. Like my mother-in-law, it worked great for her. She's also on disability. I am amazed at how many people I know on disability now. And it worked beautifully for her. She, was able to get insurance and able to afford to do it. Here in Florida, where I live, no, I didn't qualify for anything on Obamacare here in Florida. So yeah, it was
Right. Yeah.
it was just not a balanced thing. It didn't go across the whole United States. It was very weird.
Yeah, doesn't sound great at all.
No. I mean, the idea was good. I mean, the intentions, I believe, were definitely good. But the same thing, it doesn't matter whether it's Democrats or Republicans, when whoever gets into office, if the rest of Congress and shit are the opposite political spectrum,
Mm.
they won't let the other one get anything done. So it's they just fight each other. They don't actually give a shit about the people. They just want to fight each other, and one of them's gonna win. Yeah, and they're gonna hold it over their heads and be like, "Well, they didn't have." Oh my god, fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
But that's boring. So let's not talk about that.
So why aren't you doing any gaming streams at the minute, anyway?
Well, for one, I don't have a lot of games that I can play.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And I always felt kind of weird doing it
Fair enough.
because I think it's got to be a specific kind of game, personally, to be
Okay.
able to play and talk and pay attention to the chat.
Right. Okay.
So, but regardless of that, because I did start to think about that, but regardless of that, I had to turn off my PS Plus.
Right.
So I can't stream with that right now.
Damn you.
I know. Because I
It's
was thinking about, well, I could just even play Sims, I can play Sims. What the fuck? I can easily talk.
exactly what playing The Sims. Yeah.
Yeah, so, but yeah, no, I can't do that. Someday I'll be able to do that again. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Because it is way easier to do than this.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, not that this was actually terribly hard, but
No, see, I'm not a great person to talk to at the best of times, but yet, yeah. Mm.
oh, geez. Whoops. What did I drop? I dropped something. I don't know what I dropped.
No, we're not playing shitty fucking Pokemon like Scrub does.
No. I play Pokemon games. I even have the Pokemon board game.
Really?
Yes, I do. I have it. I bought it. I don't know why I bought it, but I did many, 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 many years ago. And I've kept it. And I've played on, the DS.
Yeah.
And I even did the Pokemon Go, but that never worked right. It was way too fucking annoying, so I stopped doing that. But
very cool.
I'm not a big Pokemon person. Ninja, he's a big Pokemon person.
Oh,
really is.
Yes, so the Mixer got its second outing today. Don't know if you saw it earlier. I did put it on Twitter.
No, who got this? What do you mean? Second? I didn't catch the first part.
No, I got my new Mixer, didn't I?
Yes.
What the wife bought me, and it was only second hand. I mean, she paid what was it, 30 quid for it? So what's that? About $45 thereabouts, second hand.
Yeah.
And yeah, I gave it another bash today. So yeah, it was all right. So
it definitely. I always thought about having one of those because it's so much easier than a hand mixer.
Yeah.
But, I barely bake anymore because, I can't really eat sweets anyways.
No, yeah.
But, yeah, I used to bake all the time. And, yeah, one of those would have been nice.
It's really weird because obviously the wife's, well, we think she's gluten intolerant. We still don't know. But yet she'll get her an upset stomach if she eats cut white bread from a shop.
Really?
But if I make bread at home, it doesn't happen.
So it's some kind of
Something from somewhere.
Preserved or some shit that they're putting in.
Yeah.
That could very well be. They put so much shit in everything.
I know.
It's amazing.
So are you getting up at the crack of dawn to watch the royal wedding tomorrow?
Oh, hell no.
Good girl. Good girl.
No. I remember, I think it was when Diana got married.
What's that, 87?
Yeah, I remember my grandmother, because she's actually from Scotland.
Right.
She was all over it. And like so interested in all this stuff. And I was like, who cares? But so yeah, I'm not down for all that.
No, she's the wife's getting up at 6 tomorrow morning to start watching it.
I know it's a very British thing to do.
It's not a British thing to do at all. You want to see the size of this studio that CBS have? I think it's CBS have set up in Windsor. They've got these two buildings. I think it's top of two hotels, and literally CBS have built a studio on top of these two buildings.
Why are Americans? I mean, I understand my grandmother because she's actually from there, but why Americans are so up the ass about it?
I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, you lot are absolutely mad on it from what they were saying. So I don't know.
I mean, I understand this time around it's a little bit more, because of Markle. But I remember specifically, back in the day when the Diana thing was happening. So many, it was all over our news and shit, and I'm like, we're not part of there anymore. We're not. Why do we care?
No. Yeah. Oh, I've caught up with a blacklist now, so I'm happy. I'm happy boy now.
Well, being happy is a good thing. That's what we should all strive through. That's what I want in life.
Well, temporarily happy, shall we say? It won't last.
Until those hormones, until the synapses change in your brain, and boom.
Yeah,
everything is altered in your brain.
That could be 10 minutes time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like.
That shit just fucking comes down on you.
Yeah.
I think I would rather have it to where it was like an instantaneous thing, like boom, just all of a sudden, rather than this like slow drip that, you can't even notice. I hate that. And the next thing you know, you're like, when did I get depressed?
Yeah. You've got some idea of what it's like, haven't you? Because obviously you've been through a bit of it. So,
yeah.
I mean, it can build up for days with me, just little bit by little bit by little bit, and then I'll be out for a week.
I gotta say, I'm happy mine's not as bad. Yeah. I'm happy mine isn't, that bad.
Yeah.
I can acknowledge the fact that, I may have clinical depression.
Yeah.
But I can still function. It's not a debilitating thing for me. It's just an aggravation.
I mean, I don't think I've left the house for must be nearing 2 weeks now. Just at the moment.
I'm trying to think. It's been like a week and a half for me, but that's just because I don't leave the house very often.
There's people outside.
There's people outside, and I can't drive myself, so
Yeah.
and he's gone out because he started doing RC racing.
Oh, okay.
So he's gone to the track and has been doing that.
Mm.
But one of these days I'll go with him. But yeah,
Mm.
he's going for fucking hours. I know I'd be bored off my fucking ass
Yeah.
just watching these little cars go around.
It's
But
what you're home alone at the moment.
no, he's home. He
Oh, he's
couldn't
back
do
home.
it for the rest of the month because he spent too much money on the car and the gas and the part and all that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't afford for the gas for the rest of the month for him to go.
Right.
But yeah, but if he's going for hours, I actually get some alone time. I haven't gotten alone time, like serious alone time, in years now since I've been, ill.
Mm.
So
You do tend to trip under each other's feet quite a lot.
yeah, I think absence does make the heart grow fonder.
It does indeed.
So it's like it would be so much better for our relationship if we were apart. I mean, we already have it set up to where I have my TV, he has his TV. We're in the same room,
Right.
but we're both, have our own little, what he calls what does he call it? War station, I think is what he calls it. That's where we play our games, we watch your TVs, our movies, your YouTube, we do everything right there. So he's got his couch, I got my couch. So
how the doggies? They're all right.
they're good. They're good. They've finally gotten completely used to the cat. So that's a good thing.
Bless his little cotton socks. I love that little puddy cat.
He's a lovable as can possibly be, the most lovable cat I've ever seen. But yes, he's supposed to be Ninja's cat. That was why we got him. It's for Ninja's birthday. It's his kitty cat. He wanted a cat. And at first the cat was, all over both of us.
Right.
But yeah, he's realized now that he is Ninja's cat, and he doesn't pay much attention to me any longer.
Damn you, cat.
Yeah, so I don't. But he did give me a kiss goodnight last night. He's a kisser.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he'll come up and kiss your face.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's definitely it's interesting, but yeah, and he's so soft.
Bless.
But yeah, Squiggy's not as scared of him anymore. They're actually both on the bed behind me right now.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, I mean Squiggy, is skittish anyways, naturally.
Yeah.
That fucking Chihuahua part of him. But yeah, he's gotten used to them, and they're fine. Good. They play sometimes. And the big dog doesn't give a shit about much.
No. He sort of looks at him and just looks at him and just goes, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. He looks down on him. He's like, I could fucking kill you at any second, so just don't even bother.
You seen any decent films recently?
Ooh, films. Trying to think. Not really. No, I mean the last one I watched was what's it called? Tremors, when the second to the last one, the one he went to Africa.
Right.
Tremors in Africa. That was the last movie I actually watched.
Right.
I go in and out of whether I'm going to feel like movies or whether I feel like TV.
Yeah.
Or whether I feel like YouTube. I've been watching a lot. A hell of a lot of Midsummer Murders.
Oh my good God. Jesus Christ.
It's on Netflix and there's 18 seasons of it. Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of that because I don't have to pay, a lot of attention to it. No. I can have it in the background. So I've been watching a lot of that. I thought you were going to kick out of that.
That's exasperating. That is just like.
I said to Ninja because he kept looking over at the TV while I was watching, and it's like every time I look over at the TV, there's somebody dead. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, if this was an actual representation of the countryside in England, there wouldn't be many people left alive. Just people dying over and over. It's never just one person. It's always at least 3 people who die in every episode. I'm like on season 9 now. I like crime dramas.
So do I. That's why I love The Blacklist.
You know, I need to finish The Blacklist. I never did finish The Blacklist.
We're still running now.
Oh, it's still going? I thought it was like they already had the last season.
No, it's still running now. They're on season 5 now. And the last one only aired over with you Tuesday or Wednesday, something like
that. I need to get caught up on it. It's one of those ones where I got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those.
Yeah,
definitely one of those.
I mean, I love him. Forget his name all of a sudden.
Yeah, I can never remember his name. Yeah. But he played it. But it's because he's done a couple of films as well. He's almost typecast now to do that. Style. But he's brilliant at it.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost his looks completely, but he still has a way about him. He can still pull off.
Oh, definitely.
The look that he has now. He still can be an attractive man because of that.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, I should get back on that. I just go in and out. Some things I can just completely just watch the whole thing and not even blink. And other things I just got to be in the mood for. I'm like trying to think. I've been so into lately because on Netflix there's been a lot of, for me, foreign TV shows.
Right.
Like a lot of Scandinavian area TV shows, and I gotta be in the mood to read, but they're putting on some really good TV shows that just blow our TV shows in America out of the fucking park.
Yep.
It's like, why can't we put out something like this? Like The Rain was the last one I watched, but that was actually English dubbed.
Right.
Poorly, but you had to that first episode getting used to the bad dubbing, and then the way they tried to set it up just kind of made the characters look like fucking idiots. So I was a bit worried, but then when we got to the second episode, then it just started getting good. But in Requiem, that was great.
Name rings a bell. No. I think I started to watch it. I can't remember.
I'm not quite sure what country it's from, because I'm American and we really don't pay much of attention to the rest of the world.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so, but I think it might have been Dutch. I'm not positive, but
yeah, I can't remember.
It was really, really good. Oh, I definitely suggest it. It was different. And then I forget the name of the one I watched before that I was just enthralled in, and it was British. And I forget the fucking name of it. But it was excellent. It has this blonde actress was the main character. And she had to, her mom murdered her, or committed suicide in front of her. And she had to go, do some research into shit she found in her mom's house in the countryside, and it was fucking excellent. And I think it might have a second season coming, because the way it ended is like, ooh. Okay. I sat there with my mouth gaping open, like, oh, what's gonna happen next?
If you were talking to the wife would have told you by now.
Probably.
She's no, with things like that and films and things. She's a absolute encyclopedia, especially with some forms of music, popular music, especially 80s music, 70s and 80s music.
Yeah,
she'll just start rattling stuff off, and I'll just look at her like, what are you going on about?
Oh, I'm still going to stream with her, and we're going to talk media. But yeah, I can't even count. It's an astronomical amount of TV shows and movies that I've watched in my lifetime because I've always been obsessed. But I forget. I forget the names of them. I forget that I even watched them. It's
Yeah.
like, it happens and then it's over and I move on.
Yep.
So it's like, she's going to probably like blow me out of the park of like bringing up the names of movies and shit. And I'm going to be like,
It's not that.
did I see that?
It's actors' names and things because I'm useless with names. Absolutely useless with names.
I think I proved last night I don't know everybody's name.
And she'll just start rattling these people off and go, "Who's that? Who?" She'll go, "Look it up on Google. As soon as you see her, you'll know." Oh, her. Oh, that's blah blah blah. She's been in this, that, and the other. I'm like, how do you retain this?
Well, it's all in your head. It's just a question, actually, of your ability to recall stuff.
Oh, completely.
And yeah, my recall sucks. I have to be reminded in some way because I know I have all this information in my head, but just like you asked me about what good films I watched lately, I've completely blank out.
Yep.
What did I fucking watch recently? I know I watched something good recently, but I couldn't fucking tell you.
Yeah. My short-term memory is absolutely shocking.
Mm-hmm.
But my long-term memory is actually quite good.
This happened to me the other day, and I don't know. I don't recall this happening to me before, so it might be the keto diet that I'm on now.
Okay.
I put meat in the toaster oven to cook.
Right.
And then I went in the living room. And then about 20 minutes later, I realized I never hit start. I'm like, what the fuck? I never do. When did this start happening? How did I? I mean, I hit the buttons, hit this amount of time, and this cook it this way, but I never hit fucking start. I mean, Ninja's always threatening me with, you're gonna have Alzheimer's when we're older, and I'm gonna fuck with you so much. I'm like, great, something to look forward to.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
It's gonna torture me. Oh, but hey, I always say, well, then at least I'll have a period of time where I forget you're my husband.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. I have a little bit of peace until I'm like, wait a minute, who are you? Then to go through all that shit. Oh. You watched have you seen, okay, Craig said he watched The Lawnmower Man recently. Had you seen it before? Or was this just, your first time seeing it? It's been a long time since I've seen The Lawnmower Man.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Really? Yes,
No.
it's worth a watch. It's a good movie. I don't know if it holds up though. Last time I'm asking him if he'd seen it before, if it was his first time, because that will make a difference. So just like when Pooh brought up last night, yeah, things that you absolutely loved when you were younger.
Yep.
And you watch it now, and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yep.
All the time. Yeah, graphic-wise, no, yeah. Okay, you saw years ago. It was terrible now. Yeah. It was pretty good. Yeah, I would think that it would be a terrible movie, but still entertaining.
It's like I've never watched Friday the 13th. I think I've got to the second one now. And I say I've never seen them. And I was like, okay. It's like I don't think I've ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street either.
Oh, okay. That you gotta watch, except for the second one. Don't watch the second. Shush, Squiggy. Don't watch the second one. The second one's horrible. Absolutely heinous. Oh, yeah. But the rest of them you should watch.
Okay.
See, I was always, I was all about Nightmare on Elm Street. Couldn't stand the other ones. Jason and Michael Myers. Couldn't stand them. Well, Michael Myers is not bad. But Jason couldn't fucking stand Friday the 13th. Same old bullshit, You go into, it's stupid. The only thing those were good for, the Jason movies, was, you got to see some TNA. That's what they were good for.
Mm.
See, Craig's saying you gotta see Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. The effects now are just pure comedy, but
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street wasn't the series. It wasn't like the best series in the world. It really wasn't. But it's Freddy. Freddy was an awesome character.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter that the movies were. Eh. It was all about the Fredster. Loved Freddy.
I can remember what I said. I can remember watching it was some years ago. I can't remember how we got to see it. It was Clockwork Orange because it got banned in the UK.
It did?
Yeah, Clockwork Orange got banned for many, many years.
Oh God.
And I can't remember how we came across it.
Online, probably.
No, it was even before that had even happened. Even before online had, before you could even stream things like that. I can't remember how we came across it. Anyway, we saw it and we thought, what the hell is this about? We thought, well, why? There's worse films out there now. Far worse.
Oh yeah, that was nothing. I mean, I remember watching it going because I heard that I didn't know where it was banned, but I had heard that it was banned in a few places.
Yeah, it's banned in the UK, and I think it was banned in a couple of bits of Europe as well. I think,
but I couldn't understand why. It was nothing. I'm sorry, it was nothing.
It's quite funny when a head spins around, but
yeah. And then him, I can't remember his name, but he's a great actor. I love him. So, and yes, I don't know if well, I guess it wouldn't. If it was banned there, it wouldn't have been. But that look, the all white with the suspenders and the eyeliner and the hats, that was like, at least for,
Malcolm McDonald.
Yes, Malcolm McDonald. At least for the punks, it was, that was the look for a while. And it's a good look. It's a good look.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and of course, I can remember the first time I saw Alien as well. That was quite funny. I think the first one I ever saw was actually Aliens rather than Alien, if I remember rightly.
I think Alien was actually the first horror film I ever saw.
Right.
I don't remember how old I was. I think I was 8. I don't know. I just remember my parents were sitting down to watch a movie, and I was like, "Hey, can I watch a movie with you?" And they're like, "Are you sure you want to? It's a scary one. You're gonna get scared." And I was like, "Yeah, of course I do." And so they let me, and it changed my life. I mean, I spent most of the time with my hands over my eyes, like, "Oh my God!" But I remember I was in middle school and we had to do a clay sculpture, and I made a clay sculpture of the guy on the table with this alien coming out of his chest. So that movie changed my life. From then on, even though I was like scared to death at that point in time, from then on, that started me just loving horror.
Yeah, definitely.
Couldn't get enough of it after that.
So, I mean, I always prefer Predator to Alien. That was just my thing.
You and Ninja. Do I need to have a conversation with you about why aliens are better than predators?
The Predator just blow the bejesus out of an alien. Yes, it will.
No. Mm-mm. Aliens are the perfect killer. Predator has to have all these gadgets and shit to be able to be a good killer. Well, exceptional killer. I'll give them more than good killer. They are exceptional killers.
Yeah, give you that.
But aliens themselves, or xenomorphs themselves, are the perfect killer. They are just perfect. Perfectly made to be a fucking monster of a killer. I love them so much. Sorry.
Yeah, because you mentioned it on a few other occasions that you really into xenomorphs, and I was just like, okay.
I am. It's not like sexual,
No,
but
no, no,
it's
no, no. I
almost
didn't know.
there.
No, just the
It's
interest. Yeah.
it's almost sexual though,
Oh,
because I think they are just looking at them, they are sexy. I think they're very sexy. Not in a I'm turned on by them way. I just think they're extremely sexy. They're sleek and the way they move, they're love them. And did you watch with the last one, the last Alien movie?
what was that? Requiem?
Yes, Requiem. Yes.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, hold on. Requiem is the name of that British show that I liked. I couldn't remember the name.
Oh, I can't remember the
Requiem. That's the name of that TV show. But anyways, yes, it was the Aliens Requiem. There was the first alien that they had in the lab.
Yeah.
That thing was adorable. It was so adorable. I want to put a little spike collar on him and a leash and just, bring him around with me everywhere. I loved him. And I looked for pictures of him and I couldn't get a picture of them. They had the next, variation that they had in the movie, but I couldn't find any actual pictures of that specific alien that I thought was adorable.
Well, it looks like you're getting called out in chat.
I am. Let me see again. I just moved.
Looks like you're getting called out in chat.
Oh, HR Geiger is the reason it's sexual. Yeah. You guys do rather sensual stuff.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Convent's a fucking disgrace.
I still liked it. I still like Covenant. Yes, you're right. Covenant is
Covenant. Yeah.
Yes, that was the one.
The pair of us got it wrong, so.
Yes, but at least the name of the TV show came up.
Exactly. There we go.
So something was fixed and solidified. But yeah, Covenant. And a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. I did. Yeah, the first cycle of the alien. Yeah, in that movie, it was so cute. It's so cute when it came out. It was flesh colored and it was just like so cute. It was like a little chihuahua. Like I thought of it like I've always wanted to get a Chinese crested dog, one of those freaky looking dogs.
Yeah.
And put a little spike collar on him and name him Spike. That's how I felt about that alien.
It was really funny. I was just talking about movies going back a while. I can remember being around someone's house as a kid at about the age of 7 or 8. Might have been, it must have been about 7 or 8. And the kiddie's brother was there and we were messing around and his brother was watching Back to the Future. So that would have been 80. Well, I've just looked it up. 85 it was released. So it was on video. So it would have been, 86? So it would have been about 87, I suppose. So I would have been a wee nipper back then.
Yeah, you're a little younger than me. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that young.
But you're younger than me, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I'm not a millennial, put it like that.
We're old folks
I'm not
over
a millennial,
here.
thank God for that. Jesus.
What are we, though? I don't know what we're Generation X. What are we? I have no idea what
I think we're Generation X.
Okay. I like that better than millennial. I'm sorry. Generation X is way fucking cooler than millennial. God.
Damn.
Craig, how can you feel that way about Covenant? It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. Everybody shits on it. Oh, no. Actually, the alien movie that everybody shits on, and I think they're all you're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. Is the one, which one was it? Was it 4. It was number 4, where it had, what's her name? Shit, what was her name? Winona Ryder in it.
Okay.
And it had the human alien hybrid in it.
So I don't think I've seen before.
Oh, you have to see it. Everybody shits on it. But I'm sorry. I love that movie. And you have to watch it for the end when the hybrid gets killed. You have to. It is
Right.
a epic scene that is so memorable. I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm just going to say you have to watch it. That was just it even pulls your heartstrings. You got to see it.
I mean, I always remember that scene in Alien 3 with the dog.
Oh god, yeah, with the dog. I personally think that was the worst of all the Alien movies.
It wasn't the best.
I mean, it's, put it this way, it's the one that if I'm watching a marathon of Aliens, because I'll do that once a year usually.
Yeah.
That's the one I fall asleep during. Every fucking time I fall asleep. And then I have to, the next day watch the rest of the movie. So I don't get to have an actual marathon because of that fucking movie. It's all its fault.
Addressing, is it Kraggles in chat? Mm-hmm. As far as I'm concerned, there is only 3 Star Wars films. There is only 3 Star Wars films. The rest of them, forget.
I gotta say, okay, I know the newest ones.
The newest ones got bashed to.
They get bashed all the time, but they're not that bad. If you take the SJW shit out of it, if you take your expectations of Star Wars out of it, they're good films. Especially the one that had nothing to do with the main. Well, it was the one where it was about all the people that went down to the planet and got killed to set up, a good situation. I can't remember. I'm not a big Star Wars fan.
Oh, so. I think I might have started something in chat. Whoops.
That's okay. Everybody got opinions about Star Wars. Everybody does.
Oh.
And I'm still a Trekkie.
No, I mean I like Star Trek as well. I'm not opposed to Star Trek. That's for sure.
I don't understand why people have to be. Oh, I'm this, not that. You can appreciate both.
Oh no, I appreciate both, but I prefer Star Wars.
I prefer Trek, but I know why I prefer Trek, because I prefer campy stuff. I like camp. Like when it comes to the Batman movies.
Yeah.
I much more prefer the first few that had what's his name? Michael Keaton as Batman. And I prefer those over, then they had the really shitty ones. And then they had, the newest ones with Christian Bale in it. Everybody's on and on about the Christian Bale movies. I prefer the Michael Keaton ones because it's camp. I like camp. And to me, I think of Batman in a campy way, a dark, campy way. So, like the Christopher Nolan ones, they're fine movies, but I couldn't get into them because they took the gothic out of Gotham. For one. So, yeah. And then, even though the Star Trek movies were horrible movies.
Yeah.
They were, I'll admit, they're horrible movies. But I love them. Regardless of the fact that they are not very good.
Well,
Bill
I'm
Murray was almost Batman. Yeah, that would have been interesting. He'd have to have lost a lot of weight to be Batman, but it would have been interesting. And he's got some camp. Batman and Robin. Fuck no. Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. That was a horrible movie. Ugh. Fucking neon roller skaters. Jesus Christ. I'm like, you're trying to be campy, but you don't know what the fuck camp is. Don't pull out some 80s neon shit for camp. That's not camp. That's just neon and bullshit. Oh, that was a horrible movie. Fucking get me started on those fucking movies. And I'm sorry. Uma Thurman as fucking Poison Ivy. Kiss my ass. That was a bad call. Everybody in that movie, bad call in my book, except for Harvey Dent.
okay.
That was a fine casting, but everybody else, fuck them. They should not have been in a Batman movie. I'm sorry. Fucking Alicia Silver. What the? Yeah, don't get me started on that shit. There's another Schumacher Batman movie. I hope I hope it's like Tim Burton's films. Tim Burton knew what he was doing. Nice. Yeah, the Ice Age. Fucking stupid lines. It was horribly written. Oh, all of those were horribly written. Just like everything, you start off with something good, then you have some shit, and then you got, something that's pretty decent.
Fair.
That some people prefer. But I don't prefer. And like I said last night, the Man of Steel movie, why does everybody hate Man of Steel? I can appreciate that you view Superman as, a really good above everything person.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, that fucker would be a bit darker. How in the hell can Superman actually be a happy dude? He can't be a happy dude.
No, definitely not.
So, I mean, get over it's too dark. He doesn't kill people. Fuck that shit. Look who he was up against. Shit had to happen. That was a good movie. I'm sorry, it was a good fucking movie. And you know what? I'm going to watch it again, just despite all the people who fucking hate that movie. What can I say about that?
Well, we've done over an hour.
Oh, yeah?
And you haven't broken up. So I think we're looking good on that.
Yay. So it was the OBS or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
How we had it going on.
Yeah, obviously.
Good, man, because I do want to actually have streams. I do want to do this. I'm planning it for months now.
Yeah, have you sorted Streamlabs out and stuff yet, or?
No, I haven't touched that shit. Are you kidding? It's more to learn. You know how fucking annoying it is when you can barely see to be looking at a computer screen and being like, okay, what is that? It's so annoying. So annoying. Justice League was crap. Yes. I'm gonna agree with you on that. I personally think that most of the superhero movies nowadays are shit. They are shit. I watch them because they're entertaining. And to me, a movie can be shit. As long as it's entertaining, I'm happy with it.
I've still yet to watch Black Panther.
I haven't yet either. I started to watch it on the thing I watched it online. Yeah. And yeah, it said it was an HD, but it wasn't an HD yet. I'm sorry, that was not HD. And I stopped watching it, but the beginning, I was kind of like, okay, why are they making Black people look like ghetto people? I mean, I thought this was supposed to be a, yay, black people. Why didn't anybody get mad about them portraying American black people as just ghetto?
Yeah,
I could be wrong because, like I said, I stopped watching because the picture quality was just too fucking bad. And I was like, I want to see it in all its glory because I think visually it's supposed to be pretty damn cool.
Mm.
See, Black Panther was another middle of the road. Yeah, Ant-Man. Ugh. Much as I like that dude, it wasn't about that. Yeah, everybody's saying that Infinity War is fucking awesome. I'll eventually get to see it. I don't go to movies. I have to wait till, I can watch it in HD on the internet for free. Yes, I do shit bad.
That across the internet.
No. What? Okay, last night's stream got 26 views. If this stream gets 26 views, I don't think it will, because we've had about 3 people watching at all times. I highly doubt anybody's gonna narc on me.
Yeah, true.
So, and this isn't a torrent or anything.
No, true.
I'm not downloading shit. I'm just watching it online. Yeah. So it just happens to be free. That's all. But I'll eventually watch it, and I'll probably give my opinion. I'm not gonna, I try to keep an even, like, I'm not expecting good, I'm not expecting bad.
Okay.
So we'll just see. But I always have a problem with those with the Avengers, because I can't fucking stand Scarlett Johansson or that guy who plays the Hulk. I can't stand either of them as actors.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's like, it's a little bit hard for me to watch them just because I fucking hate them, but whatever. I can put that aside and appreciate what I'm seeing for its own qualities. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo, that him. I've never liked him. I don't get why he still gets roles. I mean, he's an okay actor. I mean, he can act, but him visually to me is, I'm not even saying he's ugly. There's just something about him that I'm like, I don't like looking at him. I don't know. Oh, he's a pain in the ass on Twitter. Most of them are. We said last night, most actors and actresses, they're just as stupid as any other average person. They say stupid shit, and they really need to, in my book, just keep their fucking opinions to themselves.
Yeah.
They get paid so much, so they think they're so fucking important. They're not important. They're just normal people who have a job. Their job just pays them more than they fucking should pay them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, fucking way overpaid. Plus, that whole, well, he got paid more than she did. I'll agree. There are instances of that. Throughout the years, there's many, many instances of that happening.
Yeah.
But the ones that they're picking out are bullshit. Oh yeah, what was the last one? I can't remember the names. But oh god, who knows? Because I can't fucking think of the names. The chick is the daughter of Ron Howard.
Yeah. I'm sure chat are gonna help us out.
Yeah. And the guy, what's his name? He was in Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't remember his name. But anyways, of course he's going to get paid more than her. Yeah, she's been in a number of movies, but she's never been the draw, and she's never been a headliner. She's just a person that's in movies. He's actually been in blockbusters. So yeah, he's going to get fucking paid more, of course. Yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah, that's her. The Crown. I have not watched that. Matt Smith was paid. Okay. He was paid more from the lady playing the Queen. And I don't remember who played the Queen because I didn't actually watch the show. But how big actually is Matt Smith over there? Is he actually big? I mean, yes, he played the Doctor. But is he actually big otherwise? Has he done anything otherwise that really merits him being important?
I'm just looking it up now, actually.
Good job. Yeah, Chris Pratt. That's the guy's name. Chris Pratt. Yeah. Another one. I don't particularly care for him either, but I don't hate him. Claire Foy. I don't know who Claire Foy is. Other than the Doctor, not really. That's what I thought. Because
No,
I'm
this.
sorry. He was okay as the Doctor. He was okay. I mean, I still enjoyed the show, but I knew right off the bat. I'm like, there's no way that other than being the Doctor, he's really gonna amount to much. Sorry, that's my opinion.
Yeah, he hasn't. I think he's done more, but certainly by the look of it, he's done a lot more stage work than he's done anything else. There's been a few TV shows, but nothing major.
He's not that great of an actor from what I can see, what I've seen. He's an adequate actor, and he doesn't, really have a look. He's got a look, but it's not a good look. He's an odd looking fellow, but not in the way that comes off as interesting. Really liked him as the Doctor. Oh yeah, he did a fine job as the Doctor. I mean, I'm not gonna take that away from him. I enjoyed it. Ninja did not like it. He thought it was stupid as fuck that season. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. So I just don't particularly care for him. But I don't particularly care for anybody in that grouping anyway. So, but it was Doctor Who. I mean, David Tennant. If you just go for the modern day, doctors, David Tennant's my Doctor.
Yeah, I could never get into the modern Doctor Who. I'm sort of more the classical Doctor Who, but I still, yeah, one of them. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it started with Christopher Eccleston, who did an okay job. I mean, the man can act. He's a good actor, but he really wasn't good as the Doctor. He did what he could. You gotta go to bed? All right. Bye, Crags.
Bye.
Have a good sleep. Yeah, what time is it there?
Just gone one.
Oh, geez. Okay.
That's all right.
It's getting a little late for you. I know that I was talking. I think it was to Crags. The time difference, like during the day, that's not a big deal. Time difference isn't that bad. But when it starts getting into evening, for me, it starts getting really late for you.
It's funny when you've got a lot of your morning shows on, or the morning streams as I watch. They're all like afternoon for us over here, so it's yeah.
I think it's interesting having people that you interact with and are friendly with, that are all over the world.
Definitely.
I think that's there's a lot of issues with modern day internet and our connectivity. There's a lot of issues that come along with that.
Oh, definitely.
But I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to interact with people all over the world. Because I think, especially for Americans, since we're so far, up our own asses, it's a good thing for us to be able to see and interact and see that other people in other countries aren't any different.
Yeah, we're all the same.
Yeah. I think that it helps in that regards of seeing that it's humanity. It's not us and them. It's humanity. Which, unfortunately, on the other side, there's a lot of things taking us away from us being just humanity. All the little, us versus them shit that goes on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still, the stupidness of what people are complaining about. Did you see that one on Twitter today about, or the one that was on, was it CNN or CBS, about the coffee?
No.
It was a racial thing. Happened at Starbucks.
The Starbucks thing's not letting some black guys use the bathroom or some shit?
No, it printed a label out and it had beans on it. And obviously the person it was given to was Mexican. And of course it's a slang term. So of course they got reported for, racial injustice or whatever you want to, whatever you, yeah, indeed, academics, please respond. Yeah, it was a fart in a teacup, basically.
It's coffee beans, people. It's not refried beans. Not beaners. It's coffee beans. And people are getting way too fucking sensitive.
Oh, it's getting stupid now.
I mean, I understand that we're not going to go, broad base everybody, but let's say a good percentage of people, this is the norm, that when you're younger, yes, you are more sensitive.
Oh, definitely.
As you get older, things don't bother you as fucking much. So that's, the norm. But today's younger people, and maybe it's just because I'm old, today's younger people seem far more sensitive than, Generation X is.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm all for I remember when I first found out about the social justice warriors.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, well, what's wrong with that? Social justice is a good thing. Well, what's the fuck's the problem? And then I started to see what the problem was.
It's just like, oh my Jesus.
Yeah, and then I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This makes it, what the fuck? I don't, I'm all for, treating everybody like, you would be treated yourself. I'm all for that. We're all human beings. There's no difference, race, and all that shit. Well, but, oh my God, everything isn't racist. Yes, there are a few issues that are still a little bit a problem when it comes to women. I'm talking feminists now. There are a few little things that are still a bit, misogynistic out there.
Yeah.
But to a point. But the thing is, but they don't, all these feminists don't seem to understand is it has gotten as better as it has on its own without them opening their fucking mouths.
Yeah.
So if you just keep your mouth shut, it'll continue getting better to the point where even those don't exist.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, you call out call them on the wage gap. Yeah. Where the wife works, the women are actually paid more than the men.
Damn.
And we're talking quite a large company here. I mean, we're talking thousands and thousands of people, and the women are actually paid more. So
it's just weird. I mean, as a woman, I can't complain about that, but it's just that's still fucked. I mean, no, there's no reason you should get paid for, your abilities in the job you do.
Yep.
Period. End of story. I don't give a shit. All that shit's just annoying. I mean, it comes up in conversation because, you know, we are on the internet. We deal with the shit on the internet all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So we see it all the time. So yes, it comes up, but for the most part, oh my God, it's just a bunch of bullshit. That's like tiresome. Welcome back, Randy. What time is it there, Randy? He's in Australia.
Oh.
So I know it's tomorrow for him.
It's in the evening, I think. I think they're...
I just know they're like 24 hours ahead of me, at least. But then I actually looked it up. I looked up on a map because I was curious. Because, you know, being an American, I don't have the foggiest idea how big Australia actually is.
It's big.
So I looked at the time zones there. And my God, it must be really huge because of the vast difference of time zones. What time? Because I was like, what time is it in Australia right now? And it came like, for one was like, fucking 5 a.m. and another one was like 11 a.m. I'm like, damn, that's pretty fucking big.
Well, have you seen the video, Viper, on that one? Wait for him to react on that one.
I'm reading it. Really? I'm curious.
I don't know if he's seen or.
What was considered too harsh is my question.
It was basically hazing. They were out on it's the reason he's getting court-martialed for it basically is because he recorded it. That's what it's about. It wasn't so much the hazing. It wasn't hard on her at all.
Was it sexual in nature?
No. Just purely screaming at her.
Then what's the fucking problem of him recording it?
No, because they're not allowed to.
Oh,
so it's part of the whole part of the rules.
I mean, I don't know was that? Oh, that's over there in Britain, UK. I don't know what it's like over there, but yeah, here they do hazing and they can do hazing, but it better not be known that they're doing hazing.
Yeah, it's come up from certainly people that I know who've been through the forces. They all turn around and go, "Well, that's nothing."
Mm.
And it's if they're not taught these lessons at this early stage in their training, they're teaching them
10 a.m.
to protect their own life. It's not so much.
You got to toughen up. You're going to be put in fucked up situations, and you got to toughen up. I've never, have you ever seen the movie Tigerland?
No, I don't think I have.
It's an American movie, and it's kind of old now, and it's with Colin Farrell.
Right.
And it's a good film. It's a very good film, and I watched that because I considered going into the military. It did cross my mind, even though I'm a child of hippies, and I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm a child of hippies, and but my dad was in the military. He was in Vietnam, but he didn't actually go to Vietnam. They gave him an IQ test and sent him to Germany to go to college.
You're far too clever to go to Vietnam. Bye.
Yeah, we gotta give you, do some good shit for you. Yeah, we actually give a shit about you. But I considered it, but then I'm like, yeah, nah. And plus, I thought, hey, it would get me in shape.
Yeah.
But I saw that movie and I was like, yeah, that would be my problem in the military. I don't tell me what to do.
You could turn around and
Yeah, it's not going to go over well if you tell me what to do. I'm not good with that. You can ask Ninja. I am not good with that. You don't tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. And if you push me, yeah, you're not going to like it.
You're not gonna last.
I would have done the same shit that Colin Firth did in that movie. I would have gotten, I'm not a troublemaker to begin with, but yeah, I would have gotten in trouble many, many times if I got into the military. Because, yeah, my drill sergeants would fucking hate me.
Well, there we go. It's 10 past 10 in the morning in Australia.
Oh. So this is Randy's morning show. I'm helping you wake up. I'm helping somebody wake up. Australian in my time zone is kind of a nice balance.
Yeah.
Because, even though it's completely different and completely different day, well, I don't know. There's times where it works out nicely time-wise. Though I could talk to Randy a whole heck of a lot more on Twitter when I was having insomnia.
Yeah, definitely.
But so as soon as that went away, yeah, I don't get to talk to Randy as much because, time, but okay, what we have going on? Touchy-feely bullshit.
What do you want, cat? What do you want?
Yes, seals.
Jump up on the table in front of them.
Yeah, free world travel. And that would be cool.
What are you doing? Hey? You gonna say hello to everyone? You gonna meow? No, just gonna sit there. Sit on the keyboard.
Of course, it's warm. Fucking, I'm still trying to get my seeds growing. Oh my god, you'd think it'd be so much easier than it is.
And what are you trying to grow?
Vegetables.
Oh, okay.
So, we're going to be getting fish. We got fishing poles. We're going to be getting fishing license. We're going to go fishing for fish.
I saw you. I saw you with the fishing rods. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to try to grow our own vegetables. Try to become more self-efficient and, cut back on food costs and such.
Yeah.
But, oh my God, and the way I'm going to be doing gardening is really fucking easy. It's hydroponics.
Yeah.
So things are going to grow great and easy and no problem. But getting the seed started is a fucking just bitch. Oh my God. I've been trying all different things. And right now I'm trying to grow some new seeds under a different lamp. Because, Florida, it's a sunshine state, but yeah, it's hot and muggy, but it's raining half the time. And the sun's not out. So can't do it outside. So I'm trying different lights, and I really need to buy a bulb that's specifically for growing. The reptile bulb did okay, but it still wasn't enough light. Well, I'm trying a new one, and it's not working either, but the cat sure likes it. I have it on the dining room table because we just use it at a table. I don't really eat there. And the cat keeps, he gets up there and he lays right next to the seeds so he can be in that light as well. It's a warm light, so I guess. Yeah, but it's fucking Florida. It's hot. We don't have any air conditioning. You should be warm enough. With all your fucking fur, you should be fucking warm enough. But whatever. Just don't knock over my seeds. That's all I ask. Let's see, I'm trying to grow. Well, the seeds I have right now are string beans.
Yep.
This red kind of lettuce.
Yep.
And he got some carrots.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but carrots are really useless to do in hydroponics.
Yeah, because they need deep soil.
Yeah, so I don't know why he did the carrots. So whatever. And there's other shit I want to get, like, tomatoes and strawberries and
Yeah.
other leafy lettuce and stuff. And cucumbers. I want cucumbers. But yeah, I can't do any of that until I get the seed situation figured out. I never thought it would be this fucking hard. But geez, nobody wants to hear about gardening.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I'm here.
Yes, you are here. I'm glad you're here. So, okay. I've already forgotten, so I'm gonna have you remind me. What's your favorite movie?
My favourite movie. Stop biting the wire, cat. Oh. You're going to be disgusted at me for saying this. Gone in 60 Seconds.
No, I wouldn't be disgusted with that. I remember your wife brought it up, and she told me something different.
It could be another one, actually. A certain one with Tom Cruise in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. It could be. Yeah, with a certain ginger-haired woman in it, if I remember rightly. I'm not going to say it. You can say it for me.
What was it? Days of Thunder?
It might have been. It might have been. It might have been.
I'm sorry I'm bringing it up to laugh at you. But Days of Thunder, come on. Gone in 60 Seconds, I'm okay with.
Days of Thunder's a great film.
Oh. I mean, I'm against it for two reasons alone.
What's that? The homosexuality, homoerotica in it.
No, I don't give a shit about that. I'm down with that. That's fine.
No, that's fine.
No, it's because Tom Cruise and her, whatever her fucking name is, I can't remember. It's them. I don't like either of them.
Yeah, see, once again, Top Gun's another good film.
No. I mean, I can understand if you enjoyed the films. I can understand you enjoying the films. But actually saying they're good films is a completely different thing. Yeah, Nicole Kidman, yeah. Damn, you're good at knowing people's names.
Yeah. 10 points.
He's been our guiding light the whole fucking
stream. I know, he's been brilliant.
You're awesome. Show up all the time, man, because I forget shit constantly. I can't remember shit constantly. I guess would be the best way to say it. But really, dude, I can understand you appreciating the movies and being entertained by the movies. I can watch Days of Thunder and be entertained by it.
Right.
But I'm not going to consider it a good movie.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I mean, I can't. I mean, it's kind of unfair for me.
I know you're picking on me, for God's sake.
I am picking on you. I am. I'm trying to do something extreme here. But, I mean, you are completely allowed to have your own personal opinion, and I cannot come down on you for having your own personal opinion. But I can question it.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh.
It's just question it.
and then try and talk me out of it afterwards.
I get it. And that's wrong of me. I admit it.
Ow, cat.
Damn cats.
Like you bitten me.
Oh.
Little scumbag.
But we all have movies that, you know, we really like that other people think are shit. Yeah. So,
I mean, it's not it's not one of my friends. It's along the same lines. His favourite film's Cocktail.
Oh my God.
And it's a bloke.
I'm sorry. You can tell your friend that is worse than Days of Thunder.
Oh yeah, by a long stretch.
I'm sorry. I mean, it might have been a better quality film, but in terms of something, could be in your top movies, that's worse than Days of Thunder. Or whatever that movie was called. Yeah, Days of Thunder.
You ever seen Spaceballs?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. That's good.
It's been a while, but we own it. I just haven't watched it in a while.
So do I.
Yeah. It was actually, I'll own up to it. It was one of Ninja's movies. Ninja brought that into the equation.
If you want to see an old English, completely politically incorrect TV series, go and hunt out. It's called On the Buses.
On the Buses. I actually have a pen right here.
It is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, there's the pen. On the bus. Rate it on this. Yeah, I do. I've always had a penchant for watching, British stuff. I think I get it from my grandparents since they were actually from there.
Right.
I've just always naturally, enjoyed the British humor. Well, the old British humor. Just always loved that stuff. And then I've always had people. Apparently, I must have picked up some wordage.
Right.
That's more from Britain.
Oh, you'll watch this and you'll cringe because the first, I think, 2 series are actually black and white.
Damn, that is old.
They're old, but they are. It's just. Have you ever seen any of the Carry On films? No. It's if you had, it's along the same line of comedy. It's very funny. It's very, very funny. Couldn't be aired these days, that's for sure.
So there's so much. What was it? Oh shit! I watched something the other day, and of course I can't remember it. But I watched. Oh, it's not even that old. I don't know why I watched this. I guess because I haven't seen it in so long. I was just like, what the fuck? I didn't know what else to watch. Scary Movie.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that and I was just like, through the whole film, I'm just like, this would not go over well now.
No.
Not at all. Everybody would be up in arms about that. Almost everything they did and said. I mean, honestly, it wasn't that fucking funny, but I mean, I was just like, shit, man, you can't get away with that stuff anymore. And that's just, I just think that's asinine.
Like sort of that eerie sort of Beetlejuice as well. I mean, that's a bit weird when you look at it these days now.
Yeah, but it's still got its like weird fan base.
Oh, definitely.
They're still around. Just like with Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Still people that are still just obsessed with it. I mean, Beetlejuice was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the Rocky Horror Show, that's another one that's got a mental following.
I mean, I can understand the Rocky Horror Show still having a following.
I've never seen it.
Really? Oh, you gotta see it.
Oh no, it's one that I've been told that I'm going to get nailed down at some point and just stuck in front of.
It's enjoyable. I don't even like musicals. I don't, but it's an enjoyable movie. I gotta say. You can't stand Rocky Horror? Oh, I love Rocky Horror. Somebody says "damn it," and I always say Janet. Well, not always, but I often say Janet. But I never did went to any of those live shows and dressed up and all that. I never did any of that. But like, the Nightmare Before Christmas, I never understood why it had and still has people just fucking obsessed with it. and obsessed with like all the
Yeah, it's all the
Easter.
characters, and yeah, it's very, very weird.
A few months ago, I don't remember where or how or what, but I saw some chick who was like so obsessed with Jack Skellington that, she thought he was her husband. Like, what the fuck? Never mind. That's an old movie and you're pretty fucking young. And that's a fucking a clay animation character. What the fuck are you talking about? He's a skeleton. I don't. Yeah, emos and scene kids. I fucking hate emos. I'm sorry. I really hate emos. I really do.
We don't have such an issue with them over here.
I mean, we have less of an issue with them now, but I fucking hate them simply because they took my scene, the punk rock alternative scene, and turned it into this wimpy, fucking pussy ass shit. So that's why I hate emos.
That's fair enough.
Plus, I also have issues with. I thought of this the other day when it comes to the whole cultural appropriation shit.
Oh no! Right? Okay.
Any of these people, because you'll see, every now and then the whole punk rock look will come back into style.
Yep.
But not actually punk rockers. Just they're stealing punk rock style and making it mainstream. They're culturally appropriating my culture.
Yep.
That's my culture. You need to stay the fuck away from safety pins and plaid, and because it's actually tartan, but Americans call it plaid, like dumbasses.
Yep.
And spikes. Stay the fuck away from all that shit.
Yep.
And you shouldn't even be wearing, ripped. You're not punk. Fuck. Cultural appropriation, right there, motherfuckers. Has nothing to do with race. So, yeah, stop culturally appropriating my culture.
Go on.
I mean, come on. They want to get like pissy about the simple, people on Cinco de Mayo wearing a sombrero.
Yeah.
That poor girl who wore a Chinese dress to her prom. I mean,
I was about to bring that up in about 2 minutes.
I mean, it's fucking stupid. It's stupid. It's appreciation. Is what it is. You're appreciating something of a different culture that isn't your culture.
I mean that certainly the design has been used on dresses for decades and decades.
Oh yeah, it keeps coming back.
Yeah,
it's a cool style. And plus, that's not really cultural appropriation. The Chinese dress, it might have originated in China, but its design isn't necessarily just Asian. Because I mean, it's just a dress for one. Oh, Viper! The older I get, I'm relatively old at the moment. Luckily, everybody seems to think that I'm a lot younger than I am, and I'm gonna go with that. I'm perfectly happy with that. But yeah, I'm getting old. I see 50 around the corner, and it's freaky as shit.
Yeah, because you're a similar age to what my wife is.
Yeah. It's freaky because when you're young, 50 seems so fucking old. Yeah. Not only does it seem old, but it also seems you're only a few years away from death.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, you kind of are. So it's like, holy shit. And I'm like feeling like, I still feel like I'm like in my 20s. And oh my God, I see 50 in the distance. And it's like freaky. Very, very freaky. But that's depressing. Let's move on.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Oh,
yeah, Chinese people love it. plus so much of the other world, so many countries and across the world, they appropriate America. If you really want to get down to it, Japanese people seem to love American culture.
Yeah.
So are you gonna get all over Japanese people for appropriating American culture? It's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. You've
Yeah,
done You've done 2 hours.
I have. Damn, I haven't even been looking at the time. It's like, hold on. Look out, suicide is pissed. Yeah, I don't really you don't get to see me pissed very often. But when I get pissed, I get very, very pissed.
You've been drinking.
I'm trying 24-hour stream. Well, I saw when I started this, I saw it said you can stream up to 8 hours. And I'm like, who the fuck would stream for 8 hours? I've said many times on Twitter, and I feel like an ass about this a little bit. But then I've questioned why people watch these really long streams. I better understand now from doing this why the streams are so long. You're having a good conversation, you just keep going, and you just happen to be streaming at the time. And now I feel kind of stupid because the last couple streams have been like last night's was almost 3 hours. I'm like, man, I kind of stepped in it with that shit. I mean, nobody's called me out on it, but because nobody's remembered what I tweet. I just tweet and, I'm not important. Well, I am important, but
Of course you're important.
I'm not like a celebrity or some shit. I'm not a big YouTuber that everybody knows their name. Nobody knows me. I've got my small group of people that, seem to like to watch me and talk to me. And that's fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I remember when I first came across you. It was because of
yeah.
I'm trying to think of his name now. It's escaped me.
It was a man?
Yeah. When you
was it a trans or just a man?
No, it's fine. Hold on. I'm just calling. I'm just looking. It's when you did the little bit for Sir Sick. If you remember back in the day.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember what video I gave him.
I can't even remember now. That was a long time ago now.
I might have been. I know somebody shared my lesbian kissing, lesbian tongue thing. I know somebody shared that one. But yeah. I don't remember what exactly was put on Sir Sick's thing. That was like amazing to me.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you had a bit of a surge, didn't you? After that.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit! Oh my god! I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Though I've always felt like my content. On one hand, the Aries in me is like, yeah, why the fuck aren't people watching me? I mean, come on, I'm awesome. But then
completely.
The other side of me is like, but my video quality sucks. My vocals suck. I have very low quality, and I can't seem to pinpoint exactly what I'm wanting to do on the channel. So it's like, I want, to grow my channel, and I want more people to watch me, but I'm not quite sure that I'm at a point where I deserve it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if I'm offering up yet what I can offer up to people to watch me.
I mean, certainly your comedy skits are hilarious. I mean, the last one that you did with the dog was absolutely brilliant.
The Fortnite? Okay.
I thought that was absolutely hilarious.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody gave me some input on that because
It's absolutely hilarious.
Ninja doesn't get, he's just like, okay.
No, it's
Oh, yeah, it's
hilarious.
fun. He doesn't tell me shit. So, like, I don't get input. So I'm not, I have other ideas that are not dealing with a dog penis. But
it was just the catch out at the end. It was like, what?
I said I had to do it. It can't pop to my head, and I was like, I got to do that. But I've got some skits that are coming. I just need to record them. I've got them pretty much all planned out, and the editing is going to be interesting because the editing is going to be important to when it comes to comedy. Editing, timing is an important thing.
Oh, it's everything.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to get the editing, the way it needs to be to make it funny.
Yeah.
But it's that's my sense of humor. I'm a bit, I like kind of outrageous, a bit disturbing, a bit dog penisy, That's me in a whole. I like to talk about fucked up, stuff.
Oh, definitely.
And that's just how I am. So I personally think, like when I was telling Ninja what a couple of the skits are about that are coming up, and I made myself laugh. I don't laugh a lot.
So for you to laugh at that is pretty good.
I think these are going to be fucking funny as shit.
Yeah.
And I really hope they are. But we'll see. They're definitely gonna be like ew. Well, one of them, a couple of them are definitely kind of little ew. The next one, the first one that's gonna be coming up, of the 3 that I have planned, isn't ew.
Okay.
But it's still along the lines of my sense of humor. I'm not gonna say more than that.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, I've got more skits coming.
That's good.
And yeah, I do think I'm going to do a live stream for the information about the guy who wants to be killed and eaten. So I think that's going to be the best format for doing it, since he won't actually stream with me. I know I've been talking about this for fucking months, but I've just been trying to figure out the best way to put it across.
Yeah, because it's a really weird. Is that the bloke who wants to kill and eat himself?
No, he wants somebody else to do it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. The stuff he told me is really fucking interesting. And I'm thinking now that that I've got the streaming going, that it might be best to actually get on a stream, and it'll be a long stream. Longer than this possibly, but I'm going to tell you what he told me, how he answered questions.
Yeah.
And you guys then will be able to, I mean, if somebody wants to come on, I'll have somebody come on, but the chat will be able to interact, and we can talk about it, because it's a crazy stuff.
I mean, the other way you could do it is if you had a word with Who Flung. And what you could do is basically record the hangout with you two just talking, and then you could slice it up into chunks, shall we say? And then you could put it out little bit by little bit and see what the reaction is, and if it holds up, then perhaps you could do a sort of a live stream with sort of a Q&A in it.
Yeah, but you gotta realize I'm impatient and lazy. And that right there is a process.
Well,
I like things to be as easy as possible. But how do I say this? this is one of my flaws. So everybody knows. I'm kind of I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
But I don't like putting in the effort.
Yeah.
I grew up. I hate to be one of those people like, I have a high IQ. I'm really smart. I don't want to be one of those people, but I always found it really easy to learn stuff and to do stuff. So, and I think that is actually a bad thing, to be perfectly honest. Because if it's too easy for you to learn things, you become lazy.
Yeah, it becomes almost it almost becomes detrimental, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely been a detriment to me in many ways, especially in school. Homework, I could, sitting there for teacher talking to you, doing his like just spiel. You take some notes. I leave it alone. Next week is the test. Right before the test, I look over my notes and then I can ace the test. So it's like putting forth effort for something. Yeah, yeah. If I can't do it right the first time, if I can't just do it, why fucking bother?
I mean, say the other way you could do it is say record it, and I can always edit it down. I'm quite happy to sit because I've got more than enough time on my little pinkies, shall we say, to sit here and cut it down for you.
Yeah, I think Aaron suggested for last night's stream to actually go in there and like get highlights, since so much of it was roboted.
Yeah,
That's what they suggested, to just go in there and like edit out just some good parts of it, which I think is a good idea, because oftentimes for when it comes to streams, I'll watch the little snippets. I'll watch like, well, this is what this happened right then, so I'll watch that. That's like 10-20 minutes long. I'll watch that rather than watching the whole stream.
Yeah, because I mean, you got like people like Kronos and a couple of the others who clip the community.
Yeah.
Kumite. Kumite down. Sorry, I can't speak at the moment. Because obviously he clips down and you just end up with a 15-minute thing, and you haven't got to listen to 6 hours of garble.
Well, that's I'm not happy with the way this stream began.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate it. You're watching a stream and there's first off, they start the stream off with like 10 to 15 minutes
of music.
Yeah. Excuse me, no thank you. That's not what I'm fucking here for.
No.
Get to the conversation. And then they start and it's just bullshit.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit sick of these poxy intros that everyone's starting to pull, because obviously people go in there and chatting the chat.
Yeah.
And all that time they're getting the viewing hours up all the time.
I mean, I understand why they're doing that, and I get it, but to me that's bullshit.
Oh, it is. It's complete and utter BS.
I've always been the type, and it's another detrimental thing, that I'm not good at self-promoting.
Oh no, definitely not. That's you've got to have a certain I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think how to put it. You've almost got to be in love with yourself to be able to do it. You've got to be, very brash and.
Yeah, or you have to be kind of a amoralistic person.
Yes.
And I've always. I mean, I've gotten better at it. I've gotten, through doing this. Yeah. Part of the reason why I started, getting on Twitter, doing the, the YouTube channel, was for me to expand me.
Yeah.
to make me a better person and a more rounded person. Because yeah, I've always been I don't speak my feelings. You want to
Yeah.
ask me how I am? I'm not going to tell you. So I'm trying to improve myself. And part of that, yeah, is
Mm.
getting out of that. Well, that's just kind of a dishonest thing to do.
Mm.
Well, most people aren't honest.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, finding that balance of, sticking to your, morals, but then not holding
Yeah.
yourself back, I guess. Let's see, what did he say? Originally, intro was originally designed to give people time to get in. I can understand that, but um, you're setting this shit up for time. Like I'm not doing that, but you're setting it. Be ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much what a lot of the Twitch streamers say, that if you haven't got a regular schedule, you just won't get the audience on Twitch at all, because they like a
Yeah.
stream to start at that time, and they want that at every day or every other day at that time.
Yeah.
It's yeah,
I couldn't. I mean, I have to get. I'm not a real social I mean, the purpose of this is to talk, so I'm making sure I fucking talk through this.
yeah,
But
definitely.
I'm not a big talker.
No, but the more you do it, the easier it gets.
Yeah. So it's like, just even like I knew I needed to do this. I needed to do this stream to make sure the roboting,
Doesn't keep happening.
yeah. But there was still part of me that was just like, oh, but I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to be social.
Well,
So
you're only talking to me when we've been talking for what, 18 months, if not longer, I suppose.
yeah. But not actually like this.
No, it's the first time I think we've spoken. Well, I want to say face to face, but it's not face to face. It's
Yeah. In reality, maybe. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
But yeah, like Twitter's easy. It's
yeah,
like, texting somebody, that's easy.
yeah.
You can do that because there's no pressure.
No,
Like I've always found pressure in being
mm,
social. But, just texting, because if somebody texts you, they don't know if you've seen it yet.
no. That's
So
it.
if at the moment in time you do not feel like talking, you
Yeah,
don't
that's
got to
it.
respond.
It's either that, and it's very easy just to give the one word answers, isn't it? Just to
Yeah.
just go away.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody in my life's always gotten on me about my antisocialness, my avoidance. It used to be when I lived alone, and I was by myself in my house with me and my dogs. Yeah, I'd have to go do family stuff. Dogs are a great excuse to get the fuck away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The dog need walking. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta let
Dogs
the
need
dogs
feeding.
out. I bet they're inside, trying to hold their urine, so I need to go home. Bye.
Run away.
Yep. So, this, as much as I have to have dogs in my life, that's another reason.
Good escape policy.
Mm-hmm. Every time. Ninja's also a good escape thing now, because he and my family don't really get along, so he often does not go
Oh, really?
to. Yeah. So, yeah, he's an excuse too, though. That carries even more, just baggage. Why isn't Ninja here? Well, they don't call him Ninja, but why isn't he here? Well, he's hurt, but he's gotten a good excuse. He's kind of handicapped, and he has pain a lot.
Right.
So that's always a really good excuse, even though my family. That's one of the problems. My family doesn't quite understand Ninja's issues.
Right.
So they just think he's,
Put it on. Yeah.
yeah. So that's part of that problem. But because my dad in particular, he's the type of person who can't understand another person's point of view.
Right.
So and everything's black and white for him. So yeah, it's
his way or the highway.
Yeah. One reason why we had issues. I've always been everything's gray. And I can understand other people's points of view easily. I don't have to agree with them, but I can understand them. I understand where they're coming from.
No,
So
so it's the reason a different reason why I don't get on my mother. She's just a condescending little bitch. So yeah,
that would not go over well with me.
And the wife, it doesn't sit very well with my wife.
I don't imagine. I mean, she and I haven't gotten to talk very much, and eventually we are going to stream together.
Yeah,
but she has come across to me, and from what you've said, that she's not going to take shit.
Oh no! Oh god!
So yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. She put a rocket up her ass one day, and that didn't go down very well, shall we say?
I have an issue with my dad's wife. Well, everybody has an issue with my dad's wife, to be perfectly honest. My sister does, my husband does, I do. My dad even does sometimes, but she's passive aggressive, know it all,
right,
and doesn't really know shit,
right.
Especially when it comes to diet. Oh my god, she and I have gotten into some discussions about that.
Oh Jesus, one of those.
Yeah, like her thing is, I understand gaining weight. I gained 10 pounds once. Fuck off, bitch.
Yeah. What did you do? Eat more than the lettuce leaf? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she did. Yeah. She's like, everything's got to be excessively healthy.
Yeah, just like my mother.
And that's just like, dude, that you don't know. She's always like said, well, you should eat this, you shouldn't eat that, and that, and I'm just like, bitch, you don't fucking know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. My mom was overweight.
Right.
She was a big lady for pretty much most of my life until right before she died. She lost a lot of weight. But we were vegetarians.
Yeah.
We ate extremely healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And she was still fat. And she didn't overeat either.
No, it was just one of those.
So don't even fucking tell me, well, you don't fucking know. You can be fat and eat healthy, what you consider healthy, and, eat reasonable amounts and still be overweight. Yeah. Don't fucking tell me that shit. Cunt. Sorry. I'd love to call her cunt. But I can't. It'll start shit.
I mean, my mum's so tight she squeaks as well. And she's just so anally retentive about stuff. I mean, we've got these because she lives in London.
Mm-hmm.
Had these travel cards. They call them over here Oyster cards. And in the back, you put a certain amount of money on them, and every time you get on a bus or whatever, they've got a card reader, and every time you make a journey, it deducts X amount off.
Cool.
But it always tells you what's left on there and blah blah blah. But in the back of my mum's diary, she will tell you exactly what is on that card, and it is listed down to the penny. Oh no! And I mean, we are talking pages of this stuff.
Why?
She'll walk 2 miles to save 10p on a bag of veg, which is like what 7-8 cents.
See, I can't do that shit. I'm all down. I was brought up to be, get the best deal.
Oh yeah,
but that's just like my dad will go. He'll research what's the best product for what he wants to buy.
Yeah,
and then he'll look for for to get the best deal on it.
Yep.
Like, dude, just it's not that fucking hard.
No, but it's the savings she's making. It's ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's retired, and she's got all the time in the world on her hands to save, a bit here and a bit there. But I mean, we are talking minute amounts of money. It's just like, oh, for God's sake, woman.
It's not worth the effort.
No, it's not. It's really not.
I'd rather than, doing that sort of thing, I'd rather actually have to go out and hunt and kill and do my own food.
Yeah.
I'd rather have to be self-efficient in that way, put forth that effort, than to have to do all that shit. Like you see those women who are like, couponers.
Yeah, they're very much bigger in America than what they are in the UK.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, the amount of time and effort to get something that you probably didn't want in the first place.
Well, there was a program on over here, and this woman basically, because there was, I think it was £10 off your shopping when you bought this frozen pizza, and this woman has got a chest freezer that is full of frozen pizzas. And I mean full.
It's like worse. To me, that's worse than hoarding. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not worse than hoarding because it is still technically hoarding. You're hoarding, deals
I understand why she's done it, because obviously, you get the voucher and you're getting more money off than what you're spending, rather. But bloody hell.
It's like, I appreciate and can commend them on their snazziness.
On their spiritedness.
Yeah, I mean, good on you. That's pretty neat. I look at coupons and I'm like, what? Jesus Christ, man. I guess good thing for me, I guess, that I can't get into that because most of the shit you can get for free and get, coupons for and all deals and all that, most of that shit I can't eat in the first place. So,
Yeah.
Because it's all garbage.
Of course it is.
It's all those deals are all and free shit. It's all garbage food. It's like,
yeah. Yes. Right. I think we should call it a day.
Yep. It's good. Oh, yeah. It's like 2 there now.
Yeah, it is indeed 2.
Yeah, it's 9 here. Oh, yeah. I should probably eat dinner. Time escapes me so much. But I appreciate you coming on.
You are more than welcome.
We'll do it again another time, and we'll do it earlier because I'll be,
No. So I've got no issue with this time of night at all because I'm normally awake anyway this time of the day. But so it's not. But the thing is, I don't want you to be too early, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it takes me a while to get going in the day.
Yeah, exactly. so this time suits me fine.
Okay, I still want to do it a little bit early because I was like, half of my viewers are American and half of my viewers are Britain and a couple of Australians. So it's like I personally want to have a time frame that I do streams where there's an opportunity for everybody to watch.
Yeah.
So like, what time is that? I don't know. So, but I still would like to do a tiny bit earlier. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
And thank you to everybody who has watched and
thank you very much for everybody for coming out.
Appreciate it. And for our, information person, Viper, thank you very much for all the information you helped us out with that we blanked out on. And well, do you want to plug your Twitter? I mean, they might already know you.
What my Twitter?
I mean, you don't have a YouTube channel, so you can't plug that. So
no. Well, if you follow Sire, you'll find me. Just look for the stupid.
It's Trevor. Anything with Trev, that's him.
Yeah. Just look for the stupid picture of me.
I think most of us have stupid pictures. I still
Cool.
got to pick another picture. Change it up a little bit.
Well, that's Christ. That photo's now we're about 12 years old now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is.
Yeah, because you seen newer pictures of me, so yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like you anymore.
Yeah. All right then, lovely.
All right.
I shall love you and leave you.
All right, and I'll talk to you probably tomorrow.
Yeah. All right then.
All right. Bye,
See you
Trevor.
later. Bye.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And shush, Squiggy. No. Dog says bye too. So we'll do this again now that I've got it down and have other people on. And I'm going to be a sappy YouTuber and say, oh my God, I love you all. All right, now how do I turn this off? Bye.